Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to an excited Wrestling Days because I think all of the teams have now been announced for the Mixed Match Challenge. Now, some of you out there might not know what the Mixed Match Challenge is. It's going to be a weekly show on Facebook. So they're going to do brand new matches on Facebook. It's going to be 20 minutes long, and it's a tournament. It's a tag tournament, so you've got men and women, male and female superstars tagging together, taking on other teams of male and female superstars. So I think all the pairings have been sorted now. I've got them jotted down here so we can go through what they are. Some very interesting pairings. Obviously, I'll tell you who I think will win this. The prize for the winner of this tournament is $100,000 will be donated to the charity of their choice. So that's a pretty cool prize. But I'm very interested to see, you know, what does this show look like? How does it feel? Because they're saying it's going to be different. They're saying that the camera angles are going to be much closer to the action because they know a lot of people are going to be watching it on their phones because obviously it's on Facebook. So if you're watching it on your phone, then you do need to be like in the ring, really. You need to be right in there with the action because if you have a camera that's all the way back here, you're just going to be watching these little people. Which, you know, it's just not going to work. So I'm really interested to see what they do with this, how this works, and where it goes from here. If this works, then you'll see more wrestling on Facebook, and it could get quite interesting. So I think it's a good way to start with a tournament. The commentators are Michael Cole, Corey Graves, and Beth Phoenix. Beth Phoenix is coming back as a commentator, which is really interesting. It starts on the 16th of January, so we're really not that far away. And it will run for 12 episodes. I believe each episode, there's one episode a week. And what's crazy is it's actually going to air just after SmackDown Live. So that means they're actually going to move 205 Live from, in America, I think it airs at about 10 o'clock at night. Well, now it's going to air at 10:30. So does that mean that 205 Live will now not be live? Is it just going to be 205? Or maybe it'll be 205 not live? It'd be good, actually, if it wasn't live. Because I think it would work better if they did 205 first, live, not live, whatever it's going to be called, and then they did SmackDown, because how they do it now, if you go to SmackDown, you watch SmackDown, and then as soon as SmackDown Live's finished, it goes into 205 Live, and a lot of people leave at that point. So if you watch 205 Live, you'll see loads of empty seats, and the crowd aren't really into it, because they've just watched SmackDown. So, you know what I mean, they're exhausted. Whereas if you do 205 Live first and then SmackDown after, people will be into it a bit more. So I don't know what this means for 205 Live. I don't know if it's now going to be live, not live, what the hell's going on. I just know that it is moving half an hour later because this show is going to be on instead. But the only way you can watch this show is on Facebook. Right. That felt like we had a lot to talk about, because we did. But it's worth knowing, isn't it? It's worth knowing. So let's go through the teams. I've got the Raw teams and I've got the SmackDown Live teams. The SmackDown Live, one of these SmackDown Live teams was literally announced only a few hours ago. So let's go through this. Raw, we've got Alexa Bliss and Braun Strowman. You've got the Raw Women's Champion with Braun Strowman. That has to be a favourite. We've got Sasha Banks and Finn Balor. What another fantastic team. Nia Jax and Apollo Crews. I don't know if the rest of Titus Brand's going to be in there. That could be very interesting if they are. We've got Asuka and The Miz. That's a very interesting combination. I didn't think they would do that, but because they have literally nothing in common. So I'm not sure about that one. Alicia Fox and Goldust. That is quite a wacky duo. I can't imagine they'll be in the competition very long. And then the final Raw team is Bayley and Elias. Again, I don't see really what they've got in common. As you can see there, you've got, you know, bad guys with good guys, and it's all very messy. The pairings don't make a great deal of sense. On the SmackDown Live side, we've got Charlotte and Bobby Roode. I think that makes sense because they both love robes. You've got Lana and Rusev, which of course makes sense because they're married. You've got Naomi and Jimmy Uso. Again, they're married. I think they're married. They're definitely, like, engaged going out. I think they're married. Natalia and Nakamura. They are not married, right? But that is cool. That is those two together. Becky Lynch and Sami Zayn. And then the final pairing that's just been announced, Carmella and Big E. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand. They've got nothing in common. So yeah, some of them are really unusual, but fascinating. I can't wait to watch this tournament. Personally, I'm really looking forward to seeing, like, Lana and Rusev, who are a real life couple, take on Naomi and Jimmy Uso, who are a real life couple. That will be really cool. And what happens, like, when you get Nia Jax and Apollo Crews versus Alexa Bliss and Braun Strowman, because you've got a big woman taking on, you know, a pretty small woman, and you've got a massive guy in Braun Strowman taking on a much smaller guy in Apollo Crews. The curveball for me is Asuka, because she's undefeated. If she gets knocked out of this with The Miz, she's been defeated, even if it's a tag match. So I don't know what they're going to do. It could be that she loses just normally between now and when she gets knocked out of this, or it could be she wins this, or it could be that the story is that she's still undefeated as a singles star. You know, she lost this match, but it was a tag match. It could have quite big repercussions for, like, the main show. Honestly, I think my favourite team. How do you see past Asuka? How do you see past Braun Strowman? It could come down to Asuka and Miz against Alexa Bliss and Braun Strowman. I mean, who's going to knock out Natalia and Nakamura? This thing is insane. How do you pick I need to pick someone, don't I? I am going to go with Asuka and Miz. I'm going with Asuka and Miz just because I never bet against Asuka. Done. That's it. That's my only logic for it. Awesome, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I just wanted to give you my thoughts on the pairings, a bit more information as to where you can watch it, the fact it's now going to be 2:05, maybe not live, and who I think will win. I'm going to go with Asuka. I'm going with Asuka. But let me know who you think in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, hit the subscribe. I'm sure we'll do reactions. I'm sure we'll do reviews. I am very interested in this, and I want to know your thoughts as well, so drop it below. Awesome, guys. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I see you again next time. Bye for now.